Peace, love, and darkness. Welcome back to my channel. Let's hop right into this live today, okay? The topic is going to be me going from an abused young woman to an enlightened, happy spiritual being, whatever you want to call it, source. We're all source. So let me get right into it. Now, this is 1 year physically out the cold. Thank you for everyone who's joining. Drop your comments below. I love to connect with you. I am Deity Princey, by the way. I am a master coach, and I help you to transform your mind and to master your reality. This is 1 year out of the cult that I grew up in. This is 1 year physically out, but I still was mentally connected, but we'll save that for another live and another video. This is 1 year out the cold. As you can see, I still had the weight. I still had the energy. You can see it in my face. I was not confident. You can look at me and see that the energy that I embodied was a reflection of the environment I grew up in. I grew up in a toxic environment. I grew up in a cult with Jesus and God being shoved down my throat. I read the Bible, but not in the lens of an enlightened being. I am enlightened now, so now I understand the text way differently than what you're brought up into. When you're brought up that you're a sinner, that you're no good. See, it's funny how being raised in abuse, not only was I being abused, but I was also told that I was a sinner, that I was nothing, right? That I wasn't worthy. Look at the energy that carries upon you. When someone's impressioning this upon your mind, when you are impressioned with ideas, with thoughts, with beliefs, and you accept these impressions as truth, this is the reality that you will become. I became that of which I surrounded myself with. I became a reflection of lower state of consciousness, low functioning behaviors, being done dirty, doing people dirty. So having this mindset of you're a sinner, and I have some notes, so I want to read something to you, right? The more you keep condemning yourself of being a sinner, like I said, the more that you're going to feel like you're not worthy. So you're going to attract the same experiences. If you keep on saying you are a sinner, or you have this judgment for other people, because what is condemn? Condemn means to blame. It's judgment. It's a sentence of doom. When you are condemning someone else, this is a sentence of doom. You're putting someone else in doom, in gloom. Oh, you won't go to hell. Oh yeah, God don't like that. It's the same thing with Santa Claus, right? With children. Someone's watching you. They know if you're being naughty or nice. Same exact thing. So the more that you keep condemning yourself, you condemn others as well. This is a lower state of being, right? This is disapproval. So if you have disapproval inside of your mindset, inside of your aura, what do you think you'll attract? This version of me right here, I was bleached. I had bleach thrown on me, and I had to be rushed to the emergency room. Literally almost was unalived from this experience because of the person I was dealing with. You become like those you associate yourself with. You become like the 5 closest people that surround you. Okay, energy attracts the energy that it reflects. Because I was the abused one, the mistreated one, the one that didn't have any confidence, any self-love, I attracted exactly that of what I was used to. I was used to abusers, so I attracted an abuser who bleached me in this state. This version of me, this was probably about 4 or 5 months before I was bleached. When I was bleached, it changed my entire life, because at that moment, that was my second close call. Well, actually my third. I had 3 near-death experiences being raised in a cult. But this particular experience was outside of the cult. This was when I left. Why? Because when you condemn yourself, I left the cult that I grew up in, but I still had the mindset of, Father, God, help me, praying. Help me, Father, I'm a sinner, right? I'm blaming other people. The person that I'm with, I was literally dealing with a drug addict. And I'm blaming this person, right? Because at this time, I was about 19, 20 on here. So I'm blaming this drug addict because they're 20 years older than me, as if it's their fault. No, it's all my fault. But this is the level of awareness. This is levels of consciousness. Once I took my life into control of my own hands, that's when I lost my 75 pounds. This is when I became my happiest version of myself. But it's a process, because when you are brought up inside of these environments, you take this energy on with you. I took on the condemning, the judgment, the blame, right? The disapproval, the intolerable energy. I felt intolerable. This avatar on this side was very sickly. You see the gut. You see, that's all a reflection. You are what you consume. What you consume through your mouth, through your eyes, through your ears, through your skin, the energy you associate yourself with, this is what you are consuming. I appreciate y'all for the love. That's what you consume. But the minute I said, I'm done with this shit. I don't want to be in this shit anymore. I'm tired of being abused. I've always been a journaler. So reading back my journals from back then till now, complete mind shift. Again, it's going back to, like I told you, condemning yourself, calling yourself a sinner, saying that you're not good enough. Let me read you something else. Hold on. Let me read this to you first. Forgiveness is for you, right? When I healed, in order for me to become this version, I lost 75 pounds, not by wishing. No, you have to be strategic. I am a coach. I'm a transformational coach. But my first client was myself. That's the beauty of being a coach. My first client is me, baby, okay? I got the results from me first. So anything that I do with people is from a lived experience. And I'm college educated, but for me, college doesn't really matter one way or another. You can self-educate yourself because we're all source. This is just a part of the ego game. Yeah, I got the master's degree, but baby, I got the lived experience, okay? Before that master's degree, I'm going to promote that, baby, I did that on my own. Ain't no degree tell me how to heal my mind. Therapy didn't heal me. I had to forgive and heal myself. I had to allow myself to elevate, which, let me read this to you. Forgive if ye have aught against any, that your Father also, which is in heaven, may forgive you. But if ye forgive not, neither will your Father forgive you. This may seem to be some personal God who is pleased or displeased with your actions, but this is not the case. Okay? Consciousness being God. If you hold in consciousness anything against man, you are bonding that condition in your reality, in your world. But to release man from all condemnation is to free yourself so that you may rise to any level necessary. I was able to rise to the highest. Now, I'm not even done, of course, but this right here, this version, and this was taken last summer. But this version of me compared to this, pretty damn high. Look at the face. Look at how the face is different. On here, eyelashes, and there's nothing wrong with these things, okay? It's just consciousness. I'm not gonna go too far off, but weave and I still love makeup, of course. It's just the adornment to, dress your avatar up. But it's a consciousness when you are stuck. It's the same thing as condemning yourself, saying you're a sinner. This is disillusion because you are perfectly made. So now, even on here, I had my locks, but it was my solar return. So I added a little, little length just to pop out a little bit. But on this version of me, I felt like I needed that weave. I felt like I couldn't go anywhere without a weave in my head. I had to wear makeup every single day. You see me today. Natural, locked, and no makeup, some gloss, period. But the makeup is optional. The weave is optional. But this goes back to condemning yourself as a sinner. If you really feel like you're not worthy, and this is talking to my old version, I really felt like I wasn't worthy if I didn't have no bust down weave in my hair. I was a hairstylist too. I thought I was winning. Oh, I'm doing people hair. Now I know how to do my hair. Now I'm somebody. What are you without the weave? What are you if you discipline yourself and you lose that weight? Really, who will you become? What are you without throwing makeup on your face and actually learning your skincare? That's what I had to tell myself. My skin was fucked up, but I would just slap makeup on my face. You're not somebody by doing that. No, I had to actually learn my body, learn my skin, be in tune with my gut, be in tune with my yoni verse, with my womb. So this all ties back. I grew up in a cult. This is the energy that I had. Thank you for the love. I appreciate y'all. And also check the link below if you're on YouTube. On TikTok, check the link in my bio. I do have a free clarity, a free activation worksheet for you as an exercise. It will help you to transform yourself, because this is what I did. I'm a coach because I have the lived experience. I went to school to be a therapist thinking, yeah, I want to help heal people. Therapy makes you think I got to have all these sessions. I'm going to be in therapy for years. See, therapy and coaching can overlap, but therapy again keeps the energy of something is wrong with you, right? When I was in therapy, it was always feeling like something's wrong with me. What do I need to do? How do I get out of this? I was in therapy on this picture too. But the minute I began to coach myself,
had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch, I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.